Dennis DeBautte, artist, sculptor, welder. For many, beauty is ephemeral. For DeBautte's artistry, beauty is forever. Created with materials born of the earth. Aluminum, granite, copper, silicone, marble. DeBautte combines dissimilar materials in an aesthetically pleasing way. Functional art, made to last, an enduring icon of our time, reaching out to the future. Here we see the artist at his studio, pursuing his vision. Dennis DeBautte's grandfather's great-grandfather moved here in 1847 when his revolutionary ideas of democracy got him thrown into prison in Bordeaux, France. He settled along the bayou in what would become Lucy, Louisiana. An educated man, he was a teacher, magazine editor, and renowned for his fiery temper.
I'm proud to have grown up in a city as rich and diverse in culture as New Orleans. I remember walking to school under the dew-soaked trees, gazing down at the wrought iron fences and up at the classic mansions that line Louisiana Avenue. It gave me an incredible sense of the endurance of man's creation to realize that most of this fine architecture was constructed before the Civil War. At the same time, it gave me a sense of the transience of our time here. After school, I would watch my grandfather and mentor, a welder by trade, as he used to cut a car in half with his torch. I loved to watch as the molten metal dropped to the ground and splattered. I love metal sculpting, but on my terms. I sculpt for my studio outside of New Orleans. The slow flow of the water down the bayou and the moss-draped cypress trees put me at one with nature, more or less in touch with my heritage. It helps ease the long hours of meticulous work. Yes, it takes a lot of work and time to sculpt a piece. However, the time it takes is dwarfed almost to insignificance when compared to the eternity that a piece will last. This concept gives me great pleasure. The enduring permanence of my art means that my work will still be here long after I am gone. What is avant-garde today will one day be a classic, a relic to be passed on to your grandchildren's children. I try to stay ahead of my time with my designs so that in the future they will still be thought of as modern. The hours are long and hard, and the weather is hot. As the day creeps on, seconds turn to minutes, and minutes to hours. Each handmade piece starts to take on its own shape as the rhythm of the day progresses. I love to work with the elements, especially aluminum. I slowly shape, refine, and define each piece until in my mind's eye, I envision what no one has seen before, the future. I pull inspiration from nature around me, the moss blowing in the wind, the sunset as it touches the water. As I work under the grape terrace, I wonder how many glasses of wine will be sipped from this table that I am now creating. A few final welds to grind, a touch of the sander, and a final inspection. Then I sign each piece, DeBautte. I date it, and I number it. Then literally, a final touch, my fingerprint in the wet protective coating. Talk about satisfaction. That's as satisfying as a boat ride in the sunset.